spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
And now, head coach Kevin O'Connell and our Minnesota Vikings.
On the visiting sideline for the Dolphins, running back Devon Achane. Good numbers on the ground in the win a week ago. On the other side for the Vikings, a look there at their running back. He'll be looking to bounce back after he struggled in the loss a week ago.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. Bell so light on his feet. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Vikings led out by their quarterback, Kyler Murray, two-time Pro Bowler, of course, one of the most exciting dual-threat QBs in the league.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully or 2 free.
And room to run as he's out past the 35-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 61 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as he'll get this up past the 40.
When a defense blitzes like that, they're trying to cause chaos, but the quarterback, he was as calm as could be. He saw the blitz and got it out of his hand quickly to pick up the first.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. A gain of 3, second down. This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
To throw, it's Murray. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. It'll be a gain of 5. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
3rd and 2. Addison will go in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Opted to run for it. The decision to go and picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
14 yards.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
To throw is Murray. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. and then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
To the right goes Mason. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On the ground again, it's Mason. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Murray now to throw. Well, he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his fourth down call.
They'll run for it with Mason. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Jordan Mason, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now the extra point.
Up for the extra point.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Dolphins offense set to take the field, led by Malik Willis, who is getting his chance as the starter after backing up Jordan Love the past 2 seasons in Green Bay.
Just 6 starts in his first 4 seasons in the NFL, but the potential is vast. 3 total touchdowns and 0 turnovers in his only start last season. They think he's going to be excellent for their team.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for Achane. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Miami.
Willis now off play action. He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Willis showing off the wheels there. He gets him the first down. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Dolphins.
Now Willis to throw. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Kick is good.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Bell so light on his feet. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Mason going to get it on first down. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll hand it to Mason. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tyrell Dotson, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. In motion left goes Jennings. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 29-yard line.
Achane here. They stay on the ground. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They go play action with Willis. Eluding the pressure right. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back to throw, Willis. This one thrown underneath to Achane. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up second down. The Dolphins at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have moved out in front. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Bell so light on his feet. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Vikings 10. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
On the give, it's Mason. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Murray now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roll down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Mason. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Murray. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 36.
Now Murray, he bootlegs it. He's got Mason complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Murray now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's Mason. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
And the Vikings first down.
Murray going to throw. Completes this to Addison out left. No gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now Murray. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Josh Oliver from 8 yards out. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-17. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's polished off by a Viking score. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
2nd and 10. Willis. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Rolling to his right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So after 3 drives that ended touchdown, 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 they get bogged down on drive number 4.
Yeah, I don't know how excited you would be on the other side of the ball that they finally didn't score. You know, you're happy, of course, but at the same time, did you have that much to do with it, or did they just get tired?
Maybe it's just a sense of relief at this point. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. This the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before buys kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our tour around the NFL starts
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
That's caught. It's 2-2 Atwell. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Up the middle, Achane. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now Willis, flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's Willis. That is caught. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line.
Dolphin first down.
Back to the ground, Achane. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
To throw, here's Willis. He finds Douglas complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. The shotgun snap to Willis. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this will stay a 4-point game.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Here's Murray. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Play fake. Murray. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
15 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run here with Mason. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And this is caught, Jennings. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
In motion goes the tight end. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. On play action, it's Murray. There's Hawkinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was T.J. Hawkinson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we take a look at some of the highlights, we see just how impactful he's been. He and his quarterback have such a great chemistry together, and it's been on full display throughout the contest. Looking to put a drive together. Hand off to Achane to begin the drive. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. A good pickup there at 22. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 37-yard line. And they'll give this to Achane. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Jalen Redmond on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Miami.
I'll tell you what, a lot of been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Dolphins, on the final play of the third quarter, have taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final. Now Bell hit. He lost the football. So problems there on the return, very costly, not what you need when you've just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
Now a run by Achane. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Eric Wilson able to make the tackle. Now it's second and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Willis. It's caught. Tolbert. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Tolbert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Vikings 24. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So the Vikings set to go on offense. There's a look at their offensive coordinator, Wes Phillips. These guys trail here in the second half. So every drive important now as they try to mount a comeback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And now they'll fake the jet sweep, and here's Murray off play action. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Running left, Mason. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Murray now to throw. Complete to Addison on the out route. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
13 yards
From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at
To
the
throw, it's
32-yard
Murray.
line.
His throw incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Murray again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Josh Oliver, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
35. Vikings 30.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Washington. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Willis looking to throw it. Finding Tolbert here over the middle. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Willis wants to pass it again. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And his throw is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw, here's Willis. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
If you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Vikings offense and Kyler Murray headed back out onto the field. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Looking to put a drive together. Murray now. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Now Mason. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw is Murray. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
That's another Vikings.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Murray. He gets it to Addison. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
At the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Murray. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
That's another Vikings 1st down.
Now Murray. On the screen, this is Mason. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Mason, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Vikings have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Murray to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. They'll come up. 1st and 10 here. Here's Achane to start the drive. And getting this just shy of midfield is spotted at the 49. Here's 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Miami.
Again, it's Achane. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
This is Achane.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a way to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. They'll run for it with Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Achane gets it from the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop it right at the line. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Here's Willis. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, any thoughts about overtime? Have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And now out comes Minnesota. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Completes this to Jefferson.
Complete to Justin Jefferson. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Murray, one final try. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort
That was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.